Hello friends, welcome back. Today we're going to use some method to check that any elements in an array meet a criteria. The sum method works with arrays to check if any elements passed a particular test. It returns a Boolean value true if any of the values meet the criteria, false if not. For example, the following code would check if any element in the numbers array is less than 10. Here we've got numbers where there is a number. We have numbers is a variable associated with an array, and within that array there's a bunch of numbers, most of which are above 10, but one is below. So there's say numbers.sum, and then we say the function of the current value, we return the current value less than 10. And so this would return true. This would be an implicit return statement. Or well, actually, yeah, it would return true because there is one number that's less than 10. So we use some method inside the check positive function to check if any element in array is positive. The function should return a Boolean value. Okay, so what we want to do is we're going to take the array and we're going to go sum, and I'm going to go function because we can refactor it later, and we're going to call a value. And then within the function, we are going to return if what are we trying to check? Check if any element in the array is positive. If any element in the array is positive. So we want to, if the value is greater than 0. And if we run the tests, that doesn't pass. Now, why doesn't that pass? Same thing as last time, right? As we're going through, well, with this one, console.log, the value of 1. So this immediately renders to true, but we never return anything. We need to actually return true if that happens. Now, let's say that if all these numbers were negative. Still, we wouldn't have any value. The thing wouldn't return because the function actually needs to be returned here. I think it's called like a I don't remember what it's called. But the idea is that it's a non-implicit return. But yeah, if we were to console.log, check positives, this one should return true. And we don't need to return console.log the value in here. So yeah, run the tests, we see they pass. Now, what about refactoring this one? Could we make this a little bit cleaner? Well, we've got the arrow functions, so we could do it this way. And, this is pretty small, so we could make it to one single line, and that would still work. And when you have a function that's this small, sometimes you can just simplify the variable names and make them like that. And so, yeah. If we run the test, this will still pass. So yeah, both work, but you can choose which one that you like in terms of how you like your code to look. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson.